And I'm back with my commentary series. This time it's my favorite map, which of course is Dead Sea Stroll, aka Jeru2. You can usually tell in this map if it's gonna be an uphill battle in the first 10 seconds, because usually people just rush forward and you think, oh, we're playing fast and aggressive. That's fine. I prefer that really, but then you look around and realize they're not killing any of the zombies they're alerting. And it becomes a big mess within the first 15 seconds, and you know you're in for a treat. However, that didn't happen here, so things could be worse. Always use the breaching charge before you enter, if you have one. Gives you a lot more time to set up. And I mean, it's way easier than using it after you've entered, so always do it first.
We got targets inside. Take them out.
Alpha, they're on to you. Multiple swarms inbound.
I try to set up as much as possible when playing as Exterminator. However, people won't leave the defense kits alone. And here something of tremendous stupidity happens. Not that, but there was a mortar when I entered. And that will be placed in the middle by someone, I don't know who. It's right in front of me now. There's also a sentry, but to me the mortar in the middle takes the cake of being... oh. This should be a super easy defense. I don't understand why people... Often when I play this, there's 3 people standing like where I'm now, like close to the middle, and spamming heavy weapons and whatnot, instead of just using the defenses, which, if you place them on the sides, are incredibly easy to use and incredibly effective, so I don't know why people don't use them. And you can save all your heavy weapons for later. I keep looking at that mortar. Oh. I remember this in game. I keep thinking, isn't he supposed to die at some point here? And then he finally blows up. I don't know if it's like a lag thing or something. There's also that you can't kill infectors when they're crawling. If you damage them enough, as soon as they're done crawling, they'll lie down so you can kill them, but can't kill them while crawling. I think you can blow them up without being 100% sure. But also, like, bombers, at least for me, sometimes just keep pushing even when I shoot them, and then there's nothing I can do because if I shoot them again they blow up, if they melee I blow up. But I think they're supposed to fall back or something when you shoot them, but sometimes they just keep pushing as if you're doing nothing.
5 kilometers from our position.
It's super annoying.
As we came in, I saw a road on the other side of the power plant. Vehicles.
Let's check it out. I call shotgun. Something you should see here.
Looks like that building will get us across.
Anyways,
Look here.
I want to do some whining about the team play in this game, which I think is absolutely horrible. And I don't just mean that people don't leave items for the classes best suited for them, or actually play their class, as in if they're playing a support class, they actually try to play a support role. I've almost gotten used to that. Not that I think that it's a good thing, but it's also just the most basic stuff of like thinking about how you can help your team, trying to help your team. Like if I'm to the left of the team, I cover my team from the left.
Found the breaching charge.
So if anything comes from my side, I try to kill it before it reaches my team. So like stuff like trying to cover your team seems to be an alien concept to a lot of players in this game. By the way, I was hesitating with picking up the breaching charge because we have a fixer, but I realized that we have 2 charges and 2 doors, so not much point in trying to duplicate it.
Where's the damn door switch?
Balcony, up there.
But the team play is horrible in this game. People don't... it's like they're playing solo. Like then there's absolutely no interest in team play for the majority of players. In my...
Doors are open. Everybody out.
in the way too many hours I've spent in this game. That has been my experience. Never use breaching charges before you get the doors open, so you can get outside, because fighting inside is one of the worst positions in the game, and it's super annoying when someone uses a breaching charge before the door is open. It usually leads to a wipe, or the medic or fixer who did it being the only survivor, and after they've stimmed themselves 8 times, they realize their whole team is dead, and they think, oh, those noobs, why didn't they just stim themselves until
Everybody over the fence.
everything was dead? I mean, how could they not survive being attacked from all sides, plus enemies dropping down on them? I mean, it couldn't be easier. I think that's what they're thinking.
Come look at this.
What I'm trying to say is, wait until the doors are open before you use a breaching charge.
Look here. Come look at this. Through that opening in the rocks.
Oh, I should probably say it's not this team that I'm complaining about. It's just in general the team play in this game is absolutely horrible. And I really think it's because you don't need team play. The classes are super strong and there's so many resources. Plus, if all your teammates die, the enemies downscale, so
Come look at this.
there's really no punishment for letting teammates die.
These bodies.
Especially like if they're less than average players, you're somewhat rewarded, as in the game being easier by them dying.
Drop that barricade to open up the
So there's
Mine's on the
like the
ground.
mechanics don't support or encourage team play, and that's not a good thing.
We got incoming.
And I think that's why it is so lousy in this game. Anyway, I always stand here at the truck because I want to be able to use my RPGs for specials coming from behind in case a couple of bulls or maybe a bull uninfected drops down behind me. I'm gonna use the RPG to deal with them quickly. And here I realize I can't maintain my position, so I fall back to my like Clan B position. I'm not a fan of this. I mean, you can take them at the choke, but if everyone had gone 2 meters past the choke, we could have kept them like from where the team is now. They wouldn't have gotten nearer than that. When you get into this final area, you should always start by getting control of it instead of just running to 4 different corners, which is what usually happens, and then people get surrounded and die. Good thing that the bull made the charging sound. Oops. Shot a teammate. Because I hadn't really noticed him before. Now I'm getting into trouble. Oh yeah, I remember that in game. I was very happy that worked out. When enemies get that close, I have like an automatic reaction of meleeing, and when you do that to a lurker, they jump you and you die. So I was very happy I kept from meleeing that lurker, because I've done that so many times and got killed by meleeing. Oh yeah, I'm confused here because I didn't see someone go in here. But I did see that the weapon was highlighted. So I thought somebody must have been in here, I just didn't notice. So I just went in to check if someone had taken the box in there.
moving in. Got something. Bringing it to you, Doc.
Again, it's not this team I'm complaining about with the team play, it's in general. Although I'm not too happy with... it seems like it's 2 people max running boxes. And 2 people trying to defend green gold, I guess, but not doing a particularly good job at it.
Here.
That's also annoying when people like appoint themselves to the green gold defender and like, I'm not gonna run boxes, I'm just gonna defend green gold. If it's not needed, at least. Enough of that.
Gas back down.
No, but I mean, if you're playing with 2 free noobs, you probably do need to have a good player defending green gold and like
Bringing it to you, Doc.
try to keep some control of the area. But in this situation, we should be able to have more people running boxes. That's also something that people don't seem to be able to do in this game, is like look at what's happening, take it into account, and then act accordingly. People, I don't know, they seem to like play with some preconceived notion of stuff they want to do, and then they just do that no matter if, like, there's 2 problems that need to be solved, and if 3 people are already solving the 1 problem, but that's what you want to do, you're just gonna do that. And then you're gonna get killed by the 2nd problem that no one is dealing with, but... people seem to mindlessly do whatever they want to do.
Got this screamer.
Think about how you can help the team. Look at what's happening.
Bingo! Bring in the parts.
Here we go.
I wonder if there's always one in here, or there can also be one in like the room just beside where I picked it up. I don't know if there's always one in that building. Just a random thought I just had. I did see out of my shadow that I had one on my side. Luckily the medic stints me.
Come look at this. Here we go. Stand by. I'm fading here.
Part of why I love this map is this last part, because it's so chaotic. I wish more final defenses were
To the van now.
like this, where you're getting attacked from all sides. But anyway, that was Dead Sea Stroll and me complaining about the team play in this game. I think it was an okay game. People played fine, except for the mortar in the middle,
Be ready.
which is just ooh.
Hear your voice, Alpha. Standing by.
But yeah, people played fine. Good game.